Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Episode 100 of Survival with Fitted. We're in the triple digits now. I'm your boy Joe Williams, aka 100 Grand Joe, and we got the man, the myth, the legend, Ian Pierno, in the building today. How you doing today, my guy?
It's episode 100, brother.
I need the energy, bro. Episode. This is where we put
Can you believe that?
applaud track.
This is episode 100.
Honey.
I just like choked on my own spit while saying that. It's episode 100. 300 divided by 3. How old are you?
Ian broke out a new
3.
hairstyle for you guys today for episode 100.
I'm growing my hair out, and I'm at this point now where it's not long, but it's not short. I guess it is still kind of short, but like longer than short. And there's like, I don't know. So I just have like bangs right now, and I'm kind of with it. It's like Aaron Carter type shit, especially because I got like half blonde, half brown hair. Anyway, I look really like just a gigantic pretentious douchebag.
Yeah, I got put on the Aaron Carter game. I had no idea who that was, but I do now. Is this like part of you who wanted to become like a child singer, but like never got to live that out?
Yeah, when I was a kid, I just wanted to be like Justin Timberlake.
Is this the equivalent of like a midlife crisis, but like it's like a mid-child crisis?
No, I'm just growing my hair out, and I'm trying to figure out what to do with it when it's not.
All right, well, just guys know the young Johnny Depp is going to be in these streets, in these Los Feliz streets sometime soon.
Yeah, I am trying to get on my like young Johnny Depp grind, but I definitely am a few months away. BFFR.
Oh yeah, the new acronyms. Ian's favorite.
Fucking for real. PSA. Post your fucking be real when the notification goes off, and you don't even have to do it right away. Like it's cool actually. If it's like within like the hour, that's straight. Like if I'm on the couch and I know in 20 minutes I'm gonna go to the coffee shop, I'm gonna post it in 20 minutes. But I'm really fucking sick of people posting their be reals 9 hours after the notification goes off. That's not how it works. BFFR, be fucking for real. I'm sick of it. This wasn't even
like a 60-minute grace period for people. I'm not on Be Real, so I don't know how this works.
Yeah. Let's say like 45 minutes.
You see notification.
You get 30 minutes. You get 30 minutes. You get 30 to 40 minutes.
Seen the notification.
And if you post after that, you're just not. Hong, who's our producer, just sent a message. She said, "My Be Real would just be me working 24/7."
In case you guys didn't realize, Hong from Title League is the most hardworking person. He hasn't slept in 36 hours as we're recording this.
He's like big New York energy, where it's like, oh, I haven't slept in days. Well, oh yeah?
In my freshest J's, I ain't slept in days. Yeah, that's crazy.
I haven't slept in weeks.
Oh, wow.
Like, it's like a bag. He's like, y'all see these bags under my eyes? And I was like, yeah, they designer.
There you go. I don't know how y'all doing that. I'm not doing that. I'm going to sleep bro. 8 hours a night.
8 hours. 8 hours no matter what. I'm out till 3 a.m. I'm sleeping till 11 at least.
Yeah. I'm like the opposite.
Like there is like
I gotta be up in the morning. So with that being said, I'm not going out during the night. Like,
well, same. If I know like
instead of forward.
If I know I have to wake up at like 6 a.m., which is pretty rare, but like say I do, I'm popping my melatonin at 9:30 p.m. You know,
responsible young adults, both of us.
Yeah, dude, I'm trying 100%. to. I'm just like 100%. I'm trying to live forever, but that's actually not the truth. But I'm just trying to not be tired.
Can't live a tired life, man. Or else you end up like Kanye West out here in these streets, dog. Nobody wants to do
grind,
that.
Don't stop. Speaking of which, we're totally off the agenda, but people that like work a lot, like, anyway, I went to like an elitist gym yesterday and played basketball. It was the LA Athletic Club. I was like hooping with the 1%. And A, I forgot how good I am at basketball when I play against normal people. But B,
come on now.
I've never like seen the appeal of like Equinox and LA Athletic Club, and these like, you know what I'm saying? Like these really bougie gyms. I kind of get it. Like this gym, dude, they had like, a basketball court, pool, all that like normal workout shit. But they also had like a bar. When I say like a bar, I mean like old money bar, like carpeted floors, like it's surrounded by bookcases, like dimly lit. There was like a dress code. They had a hotel. They had a nail salon. They had a barber shop. And I was like, damn, like this is pretty fucking cool. But anyway, I played pickup basketball there last night. It was my first time exercising in like a month because
There we go.
Been on the road, sick, whatever. Played like the best pickup basketball in my life. And now it's just like dropping threes like Warriors Nick Young on these like accountants and shit. And it was so much fun. But anyway, I kind of see the appeal of like these bougie ass gyms now. It's like, I kind of wish I went here.
Speaking of Nick Young, I don't want to take away from your story. The tweet I seen on your Instagram story, I don't follow Nick Young on Twitter. I actually don't have a Twitter account.
Oh, I fucking do. I love Nick. I only follow like 60 people on Twitter, and Nick Young's one of them. But
Nick Young tweeted the whole, nowadays everybody plays like me and J.R. Smith. Is there truth to that? We're in the NBA season, so we can put our NBA hats on.
It is like everybody at least like want to play like him. Like we're kind of like going back to like mid-range gods, chucking threes, like just cause. Like J.R. Smith held like the 3-point attempts record in a game for like 10 years. I think Steph Curry eventually broke it, but like it took longer than you would have expected. That shit's lit. Oh, that's one thing. We were at the gym yesterday, and we, how you like wait for the games, like, oh, we got next. Some dude was like, who do you guys think your player archetypes are? Like, obviously you're worse, but who do you think you play like? Everyone was like, Trae Young, LeBron James, Magic Johnson. I'm like, y'all gotta shut the fuck up. Anyway, it got
Is this
to
like
me
rich snobby people talk? Oh wait, I need to see your archetype. Go ahead, continue.
Well, I was like Nick Young.
Oh, there we go.
And I was like Warriors Nick Young, not even like Wizards Nick Young. I was like Warriors Nick Young. Like I'm pulling up, I'm going 2 for 5 from 3, and I'm fucking skipping and celebrating my whole way down the court, and it's lit. Like I'm just a human firecracker when I play basketball.
Oh wow.
Like just an energy boost. And they're like, wow, we've never heard anyone say that before.
These people sound horrible.
I was like, is y'all not? No, they actually weren't that bad. But, I'm snooty. It was actually my friend who posed this question, which is funny. The things that like men will talk about when playing sports, like I will say playing basketball brings out like my toxic masculine side. Like I used to be bouncy, this. Like I used to be able to dunk in high school, and I can't jump like that anymore. But I can like grab the rim, hang on the rim, and shit still. Like there was a dude going for a layup, and I knew I had no chance of blocking it. He was just like had a few steps on me. But I was like, I'm gonna slap the backboard so like everyone knows I can jump. It sounds like I was close. And now my entire palm is like bruised up and shit because I did that. And I was like, man, like playing sports really brings out the worst in me.
I always feel for those players, like those like ridiculously athletic players who like put their wrist in the rim when they dunk. Well, I guess a lot of players in the NBA do that. But
it hurts.
I never dunked before, but I could assume dunking with a passion when you're that high up in the air probably hurts like a lot.
When I used to dunk, I could only dunk with one hand. I've never dunked with 2 hands. My wrist would be constant. People don't realize that my wrist was like in a constant state of like bruised from like hitting my wrist on the rim. Yeah. Anyway, you want to talk about like real basketball players?
Let's talk about some real basketball players, man. Yeah. NBA preseason is among us.
Preseason basketball is here, and boom, we have fucking tunnel picks. Are they like that great? No, but fuck it. Preseason basketball is here, and some of them have actually been pretty good.
Getty Images was making me a little upset. I think yesterday there was a lot of horizontal pictures on there. I was kind of upset. I'm not gonna hold you.
Well, you can just crop them. Those are actually the easiest because you don't have to worry about the top and bottom being cut off.
Well, I love
those horizontal
pictures. Certain quality that comes with having to zoom in, but just do your job right, photographers. Come on.
Yeah. If at this point, if you're like a Getty, if you're shooting tunnel pics for Getty Images, like you're shooting for LeagueFits. You are a LeagueFits photographer, even if you're not. Like you are. You know what I mean? Like my one friend Adam Pantozzi, he's like the best. He's my Northeast LA neighbor. He was like, honestly, I think maybe the first person I met when I moved to LA. But he shoots. He's one of like the Lakers, Staples Center photographers for Lakers and Clippers games. And he does a lot of the tunnel pics, and he'll like ask me like, what do you like? He's like, you like this lighting, stuff like that. And I'm like, the big thing is always leave space above their head and below their feet, so that way, like they fit into the Instagram crop or whatever. He's the fucking GOAT. All of these guys need to be like Adam. I love Adam. That's why the Lakers and Clippers pictures be the best. Anyway, so we posted a bunch of mediocre preseason pics, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. I guess.
And anyway, one of them was a Kelly Oubre fit. It was cool. He had a book with him. By the way, I'm back on the reading train. I started reading recently. I'm back.
Glad to have you back.
Yeah,
have you
thanks.
back? Like I'm on that wave either. I don't read, bro. I didn't even read when it was.
Dude, it's so fun. It's like a movie, but in your brain.
That's terrible. I don't want that. I want a movie.
And you can be outside because I go to the park. I go to the lake and I read. So it's like it's better than TV where you got like be inside. Anyway,
all right, what's your favorite book before we get sidetracked? I need to hear this.
Like ever?
We need the people to judge you right now. Ever, but we'll get back on the conversation. I just need to hear this.
Fuck! I don't know. That's I don't know. I really like the book I'm reading right now.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say The Outsiders or something.
The Outsiders. Stay golden, Pony Boy.
Stay golden. I had to be Pony Boy in like my school play.
Really?
It was pretty cool.
Tell me. Wait, we both have past acting experience. Tell me, what did you do?
You want to hear about my acting experience? I've been in plenty of plays in school.
Dude, what? We were both child actors. We don't know this.
Well, I had a theater arts class, so every week I had to do a play. I even like wrote a play. One time.
I was
pretty good.
I was in plays like outside school, like when I was like a kid.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, I was. I did a play in church one time.
Tell me the roles that you've played.
Well, I mean, shoot, I just was in plenty of, I don't even remember like that. It was like, I was
in
like
Outsiders, who'd you
11,
play?
12. Well, I was Pony Boy. So I was like,
you were Pony Boy?
I was Pony Boy. I came to school with a fake cigarette and I got in trouble for it. I had like a fake cigarette in my ear and they're like, is that a real cigarette? I was like, no, it's fake cigarette. Wow. Like, I'm doing it for my play. And they're like, no, I have to go to the office. But either way, I've been in plenty of plays, dog.
Yeah. I should have known you were a fellow thespian.
I'm actually not bad at acting. Like I'll like purposely like put on a persona and lie to my friends and they'll actually believe it. I'm like, I was just joking about everything I said.
Speaking of like sports and like toxicity and shit, I stopped acting because I thought like I was really good at it when I was a kid, and I stopped it because I was like, I'm gonna play sports instead because I want to be cool. And I wasn't even fucking good at sports.
I always felt so it resonated with me, like the whole creatives in high school. Like I also sang in the choir, so like I would be around all like the band people. I would go to rehearsals and stuff like that.
You can sing.
Like, Wait, sing. Yeah, I was in the baritone. I was in the baritone. I was in a tenor.
Okay, do some baritone shit. I don't even fucking
I'm not doing that.
That means you're like ba 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 ba.
Yeah. It was like I walked in.
I've rapped on this podcast. No, shut the fuck up.
I'm not singing on this podcast. Let me give you my story.
Why? You don't have to sing. You gotta do the ba 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 ba.
Not gonna do that. Either way, I was a baritone in high school, and then I also was like a theater kid in middle school. But yeah, that was my.
Oh my dude! Of course we have this in common.
Yeah,
of course.
Have you ever? So like, what's like the biggest play you've ever done, or like your favorite play you've ever done?
I was like younger, but I was in. Have you seen A Christmas Story, the movie?
Yeah, of course.
The little brother who gets he fucking gets his tongue stuck to the pole and then he eats the food and he's like, wow, I'm a piggy. I was that kid. Randy, I think was his name. I'm like 99% sure. But I was in like Randy.
Or no,
it was like a real play that like people like paid money to like come see like in Raleigh.
Dang, like
the city of Raleigh.
It was
like some real shit. It was like some, there was like 6 dates or so. Like it was real. Like I went to rehearsal every day. That was like the biggest play I've been in. So it was probably that. And like I don't know. It was fucking lit. I felt like a fucking superstar. My mom still texts me like at least once a week. She's like, you live LA and you could quit doing all this shit, become an actor, right?
You could do that. You could
like,
do that.
My mom still wants me to be an actor. I don't think I'm still good anymore. I took like an acting class in college. I'm like, oh shit, like over the past like 7 years, like everyone got better. But I was like, that's funny. Wow, that's crazy. Everyone else was doing this all the time and just improved. Okay. It was so fun though. I fucking missed it. I'm not gonna lie. You were a thespian.
Yeah. What were we talking about before we got sidetracked? I remember I was like, I was gonna
books and then tunnel picks are back.
Really? Oh yeah, we're talking about books. We're talking about books. I was like, what's your favorite book?
Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire.
I never read any of the Harry Potter books. I don't think I have the mental capacity.
I'm just fucking kidding. That's not my favorite book. Harry Potter's good, obviously, but like that's not my fucking favorite book.
Mm-hmm.
Red flag. Someone hasn't read since 4th grade if they say Harry Potter's their favorite book.
Are those freaking all like the Common Core curriculum books that they made us read in high school. Like, I don't want to read To Catch a Mockingbird or To Kill a Mockingbird. I don't want to read that anymore, bro. Like, I'm good off that. Like, that's horrible. Why did everybody have to read the same thing, man? What the heck?
Yeah. Why? Oh my God. That's some commentary. I'm just gonna save it.
I got some beef with high school, obviously, but
me too.
It's all good.
Dude, some people were like, "This is the best years of your life." College and high school. I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like, "You small-minded mother." Really?
I wouldn't say that. High school it was too forced. It was like way too forced. But like, bro, when I got out of high school and I went to college, bruh, not gonna say best years of my life, but so far I look back on those. Me and my friend always reference those years. I'm like, yo, that was so much fun. It was like so much fun.
Dude, I reference like the
so much fun.
Dude, nothing I did in college is more interesting than anything I've done in like the past 7 days.
Really? What were you doing in college, bro?
Dude, I don't know. Drinking beer.
See, like my friend, there was times where we would like get out of class. We had like a crazy Snapchat group chat. It was like 10 of us. We were like a gang. We would just walk around the campus all together. There was times where we'd get out of class and be like, ditch the next class, just skip work for the rest of the day and go to like the trampoline park and go play on the trampolines and go to Chick-fil-A. It was just like hella fun, bro. Like college was just like, you didn't have to go to class. You just constantly ditch and go.
Yeah, same. I used to skip class and go play basketball.
Yeah, it was like so much fun, bro. Nobody had like real responsibilities. I was like,
yeah, dude, that's none of that's more interesting than anything I do on a Wednesday in LA.
All right, my bad. Some of us probably peaked at the age of 19, and I'm resonating with that crowd.
Yeah, don't relate. Not to be like pretentious, but like, I was like, if this is it, y'all suck. I was like, fucking going to the Raleigh beer garden is the peak of life, and tailgating at these football games. Like, this is fun, but like, this is the best.
Yeah.
Ew.
It was definitely fun though.
Good on that.
For me, at least.
It was fun. Yeah, sure. College is fun, but not the best. You know?
The best.
Yeah, if college is the best years of your life, grow up. Like, don't peak. Also, like, you know, sexually and physically, like, I feel like for men, you like kind of peak like attractive wise when you're like 40.
I wouldn't say 40. I wouldn't say 40.
What would you say? I don't know.
I'd say like 33, 32, 34, 33. Like once you hit 35, it's kind of downhill from there.
What?
For most people.
I don't know. I know some hot.
Like 40-year-old, I'm about to hit my peak LMAO.
Hong just said, how old is Hong? What the fuck?
No, Hong said he's 29, right? Oh, he just turned 30.
Oh, he's 30
this year.
No, you're not about, dude, you got like 10 years till your peak. You're capping. You still got 25% of your life until you hit your peak.
I guess genetics really does take into consideration because there's like some people who look really old at the age of 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What?
Either way,
I was like, yeah, we weren't peaking at 19.
I feel you on that.
That's what I'm trying to say.
I know somebody who peaked when they were somebody who's like around the age of 40 who's like a horrible person now. Goes by the name of Kanye West. Hashtag caught a stray.
Anyway, though, yeah, and I knew it wasn't peak. Anyway, basketball fit picture back. We posted a picture of Kelly Oubre, and I've said this already, but like this is the first basketball season in a minute where I'm like, ooh, I'm really excited for this. You know,
why is that?
Like, I don't know, just like John Wall's in LA. Like, there are no like super teams. Like, I think anyone could really win the chip this year. You know, about to have a full 82 game season with the Thanasis. Will be like my first like full season styling. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So I have like a favorite team. I usually don't have a favorite team, but now I feel like I have two. Like I'm rooting for John, and then I'm obviously rooting for TA and the Bucks. So I have like a rooting interest. I'm not allowed to what? Have a favorite basketball team?
You're not allowed. Yeah, not with the Clippers. Because you were a Clippers fan in like 2018, 2019, and then you stopped being a Clippers fan, but now you're back.
Well, yeah. So I moved to LA. I thought I was going to become a Laker fan. So I'm not bandwagon, y'all. I was an OG Supersonics fan. So been a free agent for a while. Moved to LA. I was like, fuck it, I'll be a Laker fan. And then Soulja Boy was performing at halftime of a Clipper game. And I used to live, my first apartment in LA was right by Staples, and I was like not making any money really. And so I would just get media passes to all the games so I could eat food in like the media room. I'd like be dinner.
You told the story.
Yeah, and then I'd fucking go home. But anyway, Soulja Boy was performing at halftime when the Clipper games, and like one of the Clippers PR people was like, "Oh, haha, Soulja Boy's performing." I was like, "Oh my god, isn't that so lit?" And they're like, "Oh, I was kidding. Are you for real excited?" And I was like, "Yeah." She let me sit on the court. Boom, I was a Clipper fan. Also, I loved like the core they had, like Lou Williams lit, Pat Bev lit, Montrezl Harrell lit, rookie Shai Gilgeous-Alexander lit. Anyway, so I kind of stopped watching the Clippers when they started getting rid of all those dudes because I just like loved those guys. But anyway, John's there. I'm pretty excited again. And then so Bucks. Yeah, I don't know. I'm allowed to free country. I don't fucking know.
Two teams? Two teams, buddy?
Oh yeah, West and East.
Some of us rock with one team. You know what I'm saying?
You don't rock with one team. You rock with D'Angelo Russell.
No, no cap. If D'Lo got traded to the Utah Jazz, I'm for sure going to cop a Utah Jazz.
He loading. Team loading.
Year 8. Still loading.
Carb loading. I'm just kidding.
Loading.
I love D'Angelo Russell. But D'Lo's the go.
D'Lo's playing day. About to drop 81 on the Miami Heat, dog. You already know what's going on.
Yeah.
You already know the gang.
But fuck, I keep on trying to make this point, but we keep getting sidetracked.
Kelly Oubre
One
Jr.
of the pictures we posted was a Kelly Oubre post. Yeah. And, we tag him. And now if you tag somebody, like they get a message that you tagged them. And so he just hits the LeagueFits DMs. Let the games begin with like the nerdy face emoji.
Woo!
I was like, loud. Oh, fuck. Like Kelly Oubre about to be in his fucking bag.
He's about to snap, bro.
Like Kelly Oubre, let the games begin. Like, do you know how sick it is that LeagueFits is like, I've had a lot of full circle LeagueFits moments in the past month. Like we had like this like party at New York Fashion Week that like tons of people came to, things like that. But then the fact that like, let the games begin. Because it is kind of a game now, right? Because LeagueFits started like 2018. And like, there was a few guys that were swaggy, like Russ, Kelly, Nick Young, kind of Jordan Clarkson was, really starting to get into it. But like it was, and those guys were fly before LeagueFits, right? But now like, so there was no games. There couldn't be no games beginning because it was just fly guys being fly. You know what I mean? But now like everyone does it. You know what I mean? Like, so let the games begin. Like, I feel like we might have played a role in like creating the games. I don't know.
You'd like to think, but I mean,
run us our flowers. Run us our flowers.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, they do it. But like now, what? There's like 400. Yeah, it's obviously the fucking players. There's no LeagueFits without the players. But there's 450 players in the league now, and probably 300 of them like believe that they deserve to be on LeagueFits every night. 300 of them believe they deserve to be on LeagueFits every night. 4 years ago, it was maybe 10. Yeah, it was maybe 10 to 20 players in 2018.
It's only up from here, baby.
Anyway, I don't know. Whatever.
Kelly Oubre Jr. definitely about to snap this season. I could feel it. Something stirring in the water. You know what I'm saying? Charlotte Hornets. That team is...
Charlotte.
We talked about it. Very lit.
Charlotte.
Sounded pretty corny. Coming out of my mouth for whatever reason. But either way, Kelly Oubre Jr., he's going to snap, bro. I already know he's going to snap. Like I seen this like mic'd up. He was like mic'd up in the training camp. Like mic'd him up. I just was like watching him just like talk to the teammates. He's like teed up this year. I'm like, yo, like what I'm seeing. I like what I'm seeing. You know what I'm saying? Gonna see a little Kelly Oubre Jr. vintage performance this season. I'm a fan of it. We all are.
Yeah. I'm so excited. This is gonna be a great basketball season.
Who do you think's winning the championship this year?
Bucks Clippers.
Oh, okay. Great answer. Great answer. Actually, to be honest, it's actually a very, 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 very possible outcome.
Yeah. It's like, that's not like...
I had to think about it for a second. I thought it was just like a biased answer, but that was actually a very good answer.
And I'll say Bucks in 7.
Bucks in 7. Yo, how do you feel about the Phoenix Suns, bro? Have you been following that thing that's been going on?
Oh, just like, yeah.
I was watching DeAndre Ayton. He was in like a press conference, and they were like, "Yo, like, are you happy you got like a contract? Like I guess he was wanted a max, and Phoenix gave him a max." He was like, yeah, I'm happy. Can you tell? Or like, yeah, I'm happy. I guess. I'm
Well,
like, whoa, you're starting center.
There's a
Who's
DeAndre
Mans?
Ayton video where they have him do a fucking like the Bali Phoenix whatever, like like the local place that streams their games.
Phoenix Network, yeah.
Had him do like read like a thing that was like a hype video. He's like, I'm DeAndre Ayton, let's go. And then like halfway through, he's like looking off camera and just is like no energy at all. Dude, it's like nobody wants to be there.
They asked him, they're like, yo, have you talked to like Monty Williams since the guys had like a meltdown on the sideline in game 7 against the Mavs? He's like, no, I haven't spoke to him since then. I'm like, bro, it was like 4 months ago. Like, you haven't talked to your head coach in 4 months. You're the
these
starting
guys
center,
won
dog.
like 65 games last year. And then the owner, you saw the ownership shit, right? They're selling the team.
Yeah. Like,
because the owner was harassing people. Fun fact, during COVID, you remember that girl I dated whose like dad was like the Pfizer exec?
Nah.
I've told you about this. Anyway, I dated this girl and her dad was like a high up Pfizer exec. She was like, I'm not going to tell you our net worth, but it's higher than Justin Bieber's. And I was like, okay. One day she was like, man, when COVID ends, I'll take you to sit courtside at a Phoenix Suns game. She was like, my dad is BFFs with Robert Sarver, like best friends. And then it came out that Robert Sarver was just like a racist, like homophobe and like person. Hates women and all this shit. I was like, adds up.
Adds up.
All this, I didn't sit courtside at a Suns game, but I somehow won.
Yeah, perfect. But yeah, that's and they lost too to like an NBL team the other day. I'm just like, brother.
Yeah, it's fucking preseason. Who the fuck cares? But yeah, I don't know. It's like, it's weird. Sheesh. They like maybe have the most, Jay Crowder's demanding a trade. Like they have like one of the most talented rosters in the league, but it seems just like no one wants to be there.
Yeah,
good coach, good GM, cool jerseys.
Good coach, hella good star player.
Yeah,
great point guard. Interesting.
Yeah, good tunnel to take pictures in.
We'll have to follow that team. I'm gonna keep an eye on that team.
Yeah,
keep my eye out on.
I like the Suns. I like Devin Booker. I like Chris Paul. Cameron Payne is cool.
Chris Paul's cool. Cameron Payne, cool. I guess.
I like the way he plays.
Yeah, Cameron Payne's cool. I like Cameron Payne, but you know what I'm saying? That one time he got into it with LeBron James, it's like, bro, you need to relax on me. You're a little too teed up out here.
I like don't go like pucker down. Fuck. Don't like shy down from anyone, you know?
Yeah, I agree. But
yeah. Anyway, though, Kanye wore a White Lives Matter shirt.
This is something I wasn't aware of. I was made aware of this morning. Kind of took the life out of me a little bit. It's just crazy. I'm not like how do you say? Like, I don't make idols out of these people. I don't really have, they're like celebrities. They bleed the same way I do. But it's just like, bro,
same.
Somebody who has this like type of influence on the spineless culture that can't really think for themselves or whatever. And it's like, bro, that's just like,
and like in
super
5 years,
depressing, man.
He's going to do an interview and he's going to be like, yo, like it was an experiment. Ha ha ha. Got y'all. Yeah. Like, but like, bro, it's, dude.
It's like, bro, like, what are you wearing like the MAGA hat for?
Right. Like there is like, cause there's like, we can agree, like Kanye is like one of the most creative people, you know, out there. If you don't think that, you can't argue.
I wouldn't say that.
Okay. Kanye is creative.
Freaking most lame basketball jerseys I've ever seen in my life. Like,
what you talking about?
I don't see what y'all see.
Here,
truth be told, but that's my opinion.
Here. Kanye is like one of the most influential people alive.
Yeah.
There's no debate.
Yeah.
Like it just sucks, bro. I feel so let down.
Yeah. I don't really feel I don't know how I feel, bro. Because I'm like, I don't fall into that group of people who are like copping Kanye West tickets and Kanye West merch. I don't fall into that category. But like from the outside looking in, I see the influence that he has on those people.
Yeah, like maybe you're not the world's biggest
I respect
fan, but you respect the influence. You know what I mean? It's the same like maybe this is a shitty example, but like I don't like listen to Drake. But like I respect the influence, you know what I mean? I respect that, you know. But anyway, just a big fucking letdown. I understand the influence. I wish we had like more interesting discourse, but like enough with like, I don't know, experiment. Like it's just all stupid,
bro. I don't even say that, bro, because like I feel like
kind of
that's
just like
a,
growing past like all like these like rich people experiments. Like, you know how did you see how Balenciaga did their runway show in like a mud pit? Kanye actually walked in it.
I didn't see that, but
Jesus, dude. We're on different parts of TikTok. But Balenciaga held their like runway show like in like a giant mud pit, right? With like this like kind of like horror music playing and shit. And, you know, it's just like that? Well, you know, it's just like I don't know, because like a mud pit just like kind of represents like not wealth. And Balenciaga like is like the epitome of shit that wealthy people buy. And I'm just like kind of sick of like these like wealthy brands, wealthy people like having such like a grip and the attention of like just like regular people, you know, people like us. I'm just like, I don't know. I'm just over it all. Like I'm over like being so locked into what Kanye says or what Denma presents. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm
like,
saying.
Why am I letting? Why do we let these people have like such a control over like just not even our lives? Because like I don't think Balenciaga controls my life, but like they have just
it's
like
the spineless
such
people.
like
I was telling you, like the spineless.
Yeah,
people
they just have such a
like
grip. Like the fact that we're even fucking talking about the Yeezy show or the Balenciaga show in the mud pit. Like it's all like it just all feels like I don't know.
There was this. Yeah, I seen this headline. I think yesterday was like, I think Kim Kardashian has like a son who's like 6 or something like that. And they were like saying like he like flipped off the paparazzi. This raises questions about. I'm like, bro, what were you doing when you were? I'll do the same thing. Like, what the heck? Like, somebody put a camera in my face. I'm probably gonna do some stupid face and do something dumb like that too. I'm like, bro, like these are human beings. Like, why do y'all put them on pedestals? That's what I don't understand. Because I don't fall into that anymore. I probably fell into that when I was like 16. Like, but
I used to like idolize. Shit, I used to idolize Kanye. I used to idolize Kanye. I used to idolize certain athletes and shit. And I can't even fathom doing that anymore. But people like, they don't even, it's just not like people like idolize like Balenciaga. Rick Owens. I guess Rick is a person, but you know what I mean? It's the whole thing.
Yeah. I mean, I already have my reason, but I ain't about to go in here and say that because.
No, I feel you.
But
anyway, if you're like a famous person, just be rich. Just like do your thing and like be rich. Like that's lit. You know what I mean? Like if I got famous as fuck because my 45 seconds on the hype on HBO Max blew up, like I would just get the bag and just be a rich person. You know what I mean?
I don't know if it falls so much on the quote unquote rich person as it does about the people who are like, because the spineless people are the one who are putting these people in positions. I think we gotta like do a better job of like.
Sure. Yeah. I mean, you're right. We're both right. Yeah. We're both right. Because like you look at like Kanye, like Kanye knows everyone was gonna have something to say about like the White Lives Matter shirts and shit like that. But then also, yeah, it's on us to like we give it attention. It's all connected. You know what I mean? He knows that we're going to give it attention, and that's why he does it, which brings more attention. Like it's a never-ending cycle. So I think we're both right. Neither of us are wrong. But like if you're rich, like play your part in ending the cycle and just like make music and just enjoy being rich. I don't understand how people get rich and they don't just enjoy being rich. Because it's like if I got rich, like Kurt Cobain drops an album and it blows up. I make 20 M's. I'm just going to be rich. You know, maybe I'll make another album in a few years, you know, but like, I'm just going to enjoy that. I don't fucking get it.
I feel you, bro. I feel like been people older, have like I feel so like bad for these people, man. Cause I'm like, man, like part of me, like my heart breaks for
like I don't want to be
like
Kanye.
West, dog.
It's like, would you switch places with Kanye? Fuck no.
That's crazy too, because a lot of people, like spineless people, would definitely say yes.
No hesitation. Fuck no, dude.
Yeah, that's sad, bro.
Yeah,
that's how.
Anyway,
because like his circle is just like, dude. Because you know what it reminds me of. Truth be told, now that we're talking about it, the whole Antonio Brown thing, bro. We're like, what's happened to AB? It reminds me of the same thing as him. Because I'm like, bro, you know his circle is not. There's no real people. There's no childhood friends. There's no people who actually care about him. It's just about
there's people. There's people in his circle that are like, oh, it's lit that he's like losing his mind in public because now he's like staying relevant, which is good for me, you know?
Yeah, that's so sad.
It
Man.
just
I'm like,
sucks.
bro,
I just
my heart
think
breaks
like
for that.
society, I feel you. We've progressed past the need for famous people.
Yeah. J. Cole said too, like maybe 2-3 years ago. I didn't even follow up on his statement, but it was something along the lines of like,
there's always a Cole quote.
yeah, J. Cole was like, yeah, I think in like 100 years, like the concept of like a celebrity won't even exist anymore. I got to follow up on what he meant by that, but it was just like, I kind of resonate with that crowd now.
Celebrity culture, and then also just like putting like rich people culture like on a pedestal. Like the fact that like tourists come to LA and they walk down Rodeo Drive. Like, why? I mean, shit, I've done it. So I like, obviously, you know, when I moved to LA, I was like, I'm gonna check this out. But like, so, you know, I'm no better, but like, it's just like, I hope that like all of that just kind of ends.
Yeah. I'm whatever, but yeah, I don't want to share my opinion on that too much, but
yeah, I think we're on the same page though.
Yeah. I'm gonna bite my tongue. All right, guys.
Speaking of consumerism though, shout out Chrome Hearts. We'll be back Thursday. We're gonna have Sway from Slam Magazine on. We're gonna do like a little basketball pod, and we're just gonna go full ESPN and give hot takes. But
there we go.
It'll be better than the stupid ones. Yeah, it'll be like better than like the stupid ones where it's like Tyler Hero will win 6th man of the year. We're just gonna do hot takes. It'll be fun. And then next week we're gonna have Jeremy Sohan. So it's lit. Peace, y'all.
All right.
I'm gonna get it because I got my reasons. On the ground till my heart stop beating.